does this send people?
Heaven.
Oh, hello YouTube and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be watching Youth Pastor Ryan, who was recommended to me by my lovely friend Camellia. You maybe have heard of her, maybe you know of her. I actually don't really know what kind of content he does. I haven't seen his stuff before, so this could be a first for me. So without further ado, let's find out who this not Youth Pastor Ryan guy is.
Calculator people made the javelin anti-tank weapon. Oh my gosh, they did. And it actually kind of makes sense. You see, Texas Instruments isn't actually the calculator people. They're the semiconductor and microprocessor people, and that's why this makes sense. Because every single javelin missile has 250 microprocessors on it, which make it do its really fancy fly thing.
That's a lot of calculators.
Most anti-tank rocket launchers go from point A to point B in a straight line. Not the javelin. It fires, goes straight up in the air, goes WWE from the top rope, and lands on the top of the tank.
Oh.
And the reason why they did that is because tanks are way less armored at the top. They expected damage to come from the front and the side, so they armored those pieces. And they were like, nothing's ever going to come from above, right, Javelin?
You're goddamn right.
So that's why it kind of makes sense that Texas Instruments designed the Javelin. And to be fair, when I hear the words Texas Instruments, this is mostly what I picture, and it makes me terrified of a Texas orchestra.
Oh.
Hey, General Electric, what you making there, bud? I like things that spin. Aw, buddy, what spinning things have you made? Oh, you know, like washing machines and hydroelectric plants and jet engines, and then the Gatling guns to put on the jet engines.
The what?
Oh my lord, what does it shoot?
It fires this at 65 rounds a second.
Yeah, I got a big bullet.
The little one, right? The little one?
Nah, the big one, and it comes in explosive versions.
Ooh,
General
options.
Electric, what happens to the people?
They become a red mist.
Oh.
That's why we have the washing machine.
Oh.
I like things that spin.
Hey Glock, what are you making, buddy? Well, we make the 45 and the 9mm and the 380 and the 22. Do you make anything that doesn't hurt things?
Horse insemination.
What?
Horse insemination.
Oh, that is some powerful eye contact, but why?
My
Oh.
father always told me eye contact is an important part.
No, I meant the other thing. How are they related at all?
They're both about shooting things into other things.
Huh? They're not
Yes.
wrong.
Why?
Because we like horses and we don't like people. You ever
That's
met a
fair.
horse you didn't like?
That's
No.
fair.
You ever met a person you didn't like?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I see your point.
Yeah, so just let me know if you want to make horses or remove people. I'm free till 5, so we got time.
And then we
Hey,
got
Mitsubishi, what do you
Musume.
make, buddy?
I make things that share things with other people.
Yeah,
What does
like
that mean?
We make cars and freezers that can share food with other people, as well as escalators and elevators. We also make robots, which is cool.
Cool, anything else?
Nope, just Zero.
Nothing more?
No, the Zero, which ironically has 2 of a lot of things. 2 20mm cannons, 2 303 machine guns, and 2 130-pound bombs.
Oh.
What does that share with other people?
The glory of the Empire of Japan.
Oh dear.
Did anybody ask for that?
No, they were very unhappy about it. But now we make satellites.
Yay!
What do those share?
Anime.
Hell yeah.
So that people forget about the glory of the Empire of Japan.
Hey Nintendo, what have you made, bud?
We make video games and children's toys. We used to run a taxi cab service and have love hotels. We also used to
Oh.
make playing cards.
What were the love hotels used for?
I would love to get to the
Whatever nice
Nintendo
guys
Love
in suits
Hotel.
that had money and also weapons wanted. But it was great because we could take them to the love hotels with our taxis and bring them back and help us sell our playing cards.
Yay!
What was on the playing cards?
Nudes.
This doesn't still affect the things you make today for
Oh.
children, right?
Have you ever played Paper Mario or any Metroid game? We have an entire series called Smash. Do you not know that?
Please stop.
Okay, just one more thing. How do you get better Pokemon in the Pokemon games?
Well, you leave your Pokemon at a hotel with Ditto, which you never have to take out because it'll breed with anything. And then you get a better... Oh.
Well, that sounds like a love hotel to me. Let me know if you need some playing cards for,
Oh.
solitaire.
Hey, Rolls-Royce, what do you make, buddy?
Yeah, we make things that go vroom.
Yeah,
Like
like what?
the cars,
We make
the
luxury
cars that
cars
go
and airplane
vroom.
engines. We use those airplane engines to fight the
We're
Germans,
Tigra
but I mean, like,
and
who didn't
Bunny,
at that
and
time?
we like
Also,
the
we now make
boom.
electric airplanes and submarines, which are nice.
Oh, like a little tourist submarine? That sounds so fun and peaceful.
Yes, fun, not peaceful. We make all of the UK's nuclear submarines.
What? Nuclear powered or nuclear armed?
Yes.
Both. They're nuclear
Oh.
powered and nuclear armed. They are a nuclear family.
How does that go vroom?
Well, because the propellers go vroom, and when the nuclear missile launches, it goes vroom into the air. And then when people see a nuclear missile coming, they get in their cars and they go vroom to get away from that. And then when it hits the
Oh.
ground, it goes vroom.
That's not vroom, that's boom.
Big bada boom.
That makes sense. I'm gonna add that to the PowerPoint.
Hey, Ball, you still just make mason jars, right, buddy?
Oh, we
Fuck
actually
it, we
sold that part of
ball.
the company. We don't do mason jars anymore.
Oh, well, what do you guys make now?
We still do canned packaging, aerospace engineering. We also have a new aluminum party cup that is very recyclable, which we think is
Hell
fun.
yeah.
What was the middle one?
Aerospace. That includes human-machine interface as well as lasers.
That sounds like Skynet. What do you do with the human-machine interface?
We used it to help a quadriplegic race car driver drive race cars again.
Okay.
That's so nice. What do you do with the lasers?
Shutting down bad guys.
Oh.
There it is.
They can also defend against missiles. We can make you your own customizable satellite. We actually put things on the web and Hubble telescopes so we can see the alien enemies before they get here.
Aliens.
What if the aliens are friendly?
They won't be. That's why we helped design the systems in the F-35.
Please stop. Go
But
back
what
to
if
the
they
happy,
are
healthy,
friendly?
quadriplegic people thing.
I mean, yeah, with the human-machine interface, we believe people of any ability will now be able to fight aliens.
Hey, Dow Chemicals, you guys invented saran wrap? That's really cool.
Yeah, but then we sold it to Johnson & Johnson because we like the other things we do way more.
What
Well,
other
okay,
things?
What else did you make?
We are very passionate about getting people to the hospital. We invented metals that go in car engines that make them more efficient. We also have magnesium for road flares and then bromine for medicines.
Well, that all sounds good, but can't bromine also be used for...
Tear gas. And the monochlorobenzene that we made, along with the phenol, can also be used in explosives. We also ended up doing aircraft parts in plastics, which we thought were neat.
Okay, and after World War II, you stopped with all the death things, right?
No, we were
Right?
just warming up.
Oh.
Define warming up.
We produced plutonium triggers for nuclear bombs. We also did napalm and Agent Orange during Vietnam. A lot of people stopped because they had moral and ethical concerns, but we couldn't find any of those, so we did them anyway.
That is
Oh
all
my god.
literally warming up. What else?
Then we purchased Union Carbide, the people that are responsible for the largest chemical disaster in Indian history, but we didn't do it. But we wanted to buy them so that we could take credit for it eventually.
What? You had enough problems on
Okay.
your own.
We might have done some tax evasion. We might have poisoned a river in Michigan, and we almost for sure definitely did not poison a town in Colorado.
Have you made anything
I don't like
since
the wink.
saran wrap that actually helps people?
Yeah, we made silicones.
How does that help?
Fake tits. We're the only company that can say this because we've done both. Your fake titties are, in fact, the bomb.
This is on behalf of everybody, everywhere.
Why did you do this? Wait, was I the villain?
Subaru,
Are
what
we
do
the
you make,
buddies?
buddy?
We started out making scooters out of airplane parts, but apparently now we just make cars for lesbians, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Like, how do you make cars
Spat out my
specifically
drink.
for lesbians?
I'm honestly not sure, but what else do you make?
Kitty.
We make the AH-64D Apache attack helicopter.
What? Why?
Oh, we make them specifically for Japan, which makes sense because we used to make them planes during that big war thing that we don't like to talk about.
You didn't bomb Pearl Harbor, did you? Subaru?
And we also made anime,
Yay!
Why did you make an anime?
so that people forget about that time we bombed Pearl Harbor.
Hey, Samsung, what do you make, buddy?
Yeah, we make cell phones and washing machines.
Do you make anything that blows up on purpose?
Yes.
What?
Of course I do.
We make the K9 Thunder
Who doesn't at
self-propelled
this point?
artillery.
You make a gun that shoots dogs at people?
That shoots 155 millimeter artillery shells, roughly 60 kilometers.
Isn't that almost the exact distance from the South Korean capital to the North Korean border?
What? That's crazy.
That's
What a totally random
wild.
coinky-dink.
What else do you make?
Oh, yeah, we make computers, printers, refrigerators, washing machines, high polymer chemicals. We do nanotechnology, biomedical engineering.
Is there anything you don't do?
Though we've been accused of it, we definitely don't have slush funds that control people in the South Korean government.
Not the wink!
Hey, AMF, you're the bowling
Hi.
alley people. What else do you make, buddy?
Oh, yeah, we wanted to diversify, so we hired this cool guy named Walter Bedell Smith.
Walter Smith, General Eisenhower's chief of staff during World War II, then
Yeah,
the
that
ambassador
guy.
to the Soviet Union, and then the fourth director of the CIA?
Yeah, he knew a lot about the military and loved nuclear things.
Does he like to bowl?
What did you make?
Nuclear reactors for clean energy.
Okay, nuclear energy's good and clean. Who'd you make them for?
Sure.
Pakistan and Iran.
Oh.
You made nuclear reactors for Pakistan and Iran?
We did it as part of the Atoms for Peace program.
Oh, well, great news. That worked out. We're freaking swimming in peace right now.
Yeah, we saw that going bad, but we thought, you know what looks like bowling pins?
I don't know. A very curvy lady.
An
Ooh.
intercontinental ballistic missile, so we started making missile silos.
How did that look
Oh.
even remotely alike to you? You make a billion things and none of them are glasses?
No, but we did make a rail car launching system for those missiles because trains are cool, and then we made an automatic pretzel twister. We did bicycles.
Ooh,
we had Harley
pretzels.
Davidson for a while. We did toys. We did golf clubs. We did scuba gear.
And then what happened?
We did too many things that got sold off in the 1980s, but if the world collapses and all falls down like a beautiful strike in bowling, it might have been us.
Hey, Honeywell, you're the air conditioning people. What else do you guys make?
That depends. Are you with the U.S. military?
What?
No, but what if I was?
What do you want?
No,
Oh.
thanks.
Yes, tanks. We outfit a lot of tanks and armored
Yes,
personnel carriers and other
tanks.
things.
This brings me so much pain.
Planes? Yeah, we do planes. You have to make sure those missiles are firing right.
Honeywell, what the hell?
Helicopters. Yes, we also do helicopters.
Why do you keep talking? It's like it's automatic.
Grenade launchers. Yes, we made automatic grenade launchers. We also made this anti-submarine rocket system. Thing's pretty cool.
Do you make anything not for the military?
Yeah, blowing agents.
Spy agencies count, and that is a despicable way to get information out of people.
What? It's for insulation. What the heck were you thinking about?
Do you make anything that saves lives?
Yeah, fire alarm systems.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so if one of our missiles, including the nuclear missiles we made, strikes a building near you, our fire alarm system will be the first one to let you know. We gotcha.
Hey,
Oh.
Boeing, I've flown on some of your planes.
Oh,
What
here we
else do
go.
you do, buddy?
I make things that send people places.
And how do you do that?
Well, we do commercial airplanes, then we have our service department, which we send to fix the planes, and we also have a finance department so we can get you where you need to go.
That's all nice stuff. What else do you use to send people places?
Well, I guess we also made bombers like the Strata
Of
Fortress. We made the
course.
AH-64 Apache attack helicopter. We made a slew of bombs and missiles, and let's not forget about fighters like the F-15, F-18, and F-22. You know how they say put an F in chat to pay respects? We're the F in chat.
Boeing, stop.
But we also have a cool experimental division called Phantom Works,
Ooh,
which sounds like a
spooky.
James Bond villain named it. We're working on an unmanned fighter jet. How cool is that?
Boeing, why did you make the rocket hog from Halo?
I don't know. Thought it was neat.
Way
But Boeing,
too.
where does this send people?
Heaven.
Oh.
Hey, Hitachi, what do you make, buddy?
Vibrators. It's what everybody wants me to say, but I am so much more than a good buzz.
Yeah, that's rough. What else do you make, little guy?
We do everything like automotive, we do power steering, construction machinery, we do both big and small, advanced materials, we do
My
wires
air conditioner's
and cables, and we even do air conditioning.
Hitachi.
And that's before we even get to the military.
And there it is.
Yeah, we make tanks, artillery support systems, and an anti-mine clearing vehicle.
Hitachi, how are any of those related to vibrators?
I mean, technically, they're all related. This puts you in the driver's seat of your experience. This will help you work around the bush. These are technically both the same device. They're both power drills that give you a screw. We also do wires and cables. Not here to judge. We have air conditioning because it's gonna get hot. And both of these can be used if your enemy tells you to go f yourself.
Oh, yeah, well, how do the nuclear reactors you make fit?
Yeah, I got no idea how that's related.
Celestial Seasonings, you make sleepy time tea. You don't make anything else weird, do you?
No, our cult only makes tea.
Cult?
You're what?
What?
Tea?
No.
No.
first
Go
thing.
back to the
Oh,
cult
you
part.
hear about the cult? We have aliens and eugenics.
Of course, what's a good cult without those two things?
This is our guiding book, the Urantia book. It was published in 1955. It was written by a guy who was in communication with aliens, but we
Hey,
don't know who
Paul.
it was.
Your religion's so new that my grandparents could go, that didn't happen, I was there.
Anyway, did you know that Adam and Eve, Lucifer, Satan, Melchizedek, and Jesus were all aliens, or at least half alien, and they came to Earth to,
Oh yeah, did they all unite to build the pyramids?
wipe out the inferior races?
Oh my
Well, we have a
god.
hierarchy of people. It goes red, orange, yellow, green, blue, then indigo.
That's both racist and not the colors we have for people.
Yeah, white people like Adam and Eve were blue in their eyes. That's why we call them blue.
How are blue people white people? I only turn blue when I'm cold. Also, how are they the best if they're fifth on the list of 6?
Black people are indigo. No idea how that makes any sense.
Okay.
but why do you make tea?
Oh, that's easy. Cults have a long history of making a delightful brew so that people can take a very long nap.
Not Johnstown.
Yogi tea, you guys don't do or believe anything weird, do you?
No.
Another
We're a pretty
tea?
normal cult.
Not again. What do you believe?
We believe in vegetarianism, not materialism, and then purging your weaknesses through meditation and yoga.
That seems fine. When does this get weird? What did you do to purge the weakness?
Well, our leader, Yogi Bhagan, told us to cut all ties from anybody not in the community. Then we need to get rid of the weakness of parents and children, loving each other. So we created schools and sent those kids away, whether they wanted to or not.
Well, the first part is how to cult 101, and the second part, that's
Yeah.
just kidnapping.
That's not true. We wouldn't let them nap unless they'd been very good, and most of the times we just wouldn't anyway.
Okay, how do you treat your community's adults?
Well, everybody has to wear a turban, everybody has to be a vegetarian, and then the men can do whatever they want to their wives that have been assigned to them in these forced arranged marriages.
Okay, that's weird, because, the women are people. How did this affect your leader?
He said he was abstinent and monogamous to his wife.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh no, that's just what he said. There have been literally dozens of accusations corroborated by third-party sources that he was horrifically abusive to many, many women.
Oh my
You guys do
god.
anything besides abuse people and make tea?
Yeah, we also have a private security company that I'm totally sure is not used to just keep people in line.
Hey, Washington Times, you guys are just a normal newspaper, right?
Yeah, I think we're pretty normal for being owned by a cult.
The who now?
Oh, you know, just the Family Federation for World Peace and Unification.
The
What?
Moonies? I had a friend in college who escaped that cult.
Hey, we're not a cult.
Why are there so
Really?
many cults?
Explain it.
Well, our founder, Sun Myung Moon, and his wife were the true mother and the true father, which is convenient because he was the second coming of Jesus Christ.
Okay.
So Moon came to fulfill Jesus' mission, which was to create a sinless state, which I actually don't think was part of the original mission. However, we decided the best way to do that would be to not talk to anybody outside the cult because, you know, they're evil and Satan.
Cult 101.
Anyway, to create a sinless group of people, we had to have blessing ceremonies, which were essentially mass marriages.
Hey, that's the part my friend escaped. Yeah, normally these
Heard
are
about
arranged
this
marriages,
before.
and those people are meeting for the first time.
Yeah, but by then, allegedly, the brainwashing is kicked in, so they're pretty excited for it.
Okay, but how do you own so many businesses?
Well, we try to convince people to give us all their stuff. Then we have them pay exorbitant fees. We also convince them to sell things for us. Then we tell them that the things that we're selling are actually made by disabled people, so people feel bad and then buy it from us. And then we reinvest all that money in other businesses. And
Oh
that
my
is how Sun Myung
God.
Moon died in 2012 with $990 million in the bank.
That's so
And
much.
where are you guys now?
Well, the true mother runs it now, but her son tried to do a cult coup to take over, but it failed. So now he's got his own offshoot of the cult. It's a cult from a cult. It's cultception.
Hey, Northrop Gruman, can you give me 2 products that you make that do the same job?
Oh, yeah, we make these 2 things.
How is the B-2 stealth bomber and post office trucks related in any way?
Oh, well, they both do shipping for the U.S. government. Just
Oh my
one of them is
God.
domestic and the other one is international.
Oh my god.
Well, at least only one of them ships bombs.
Actually, both of them do ship bombs. They weren't supposed to, but Ted Kaczynski got kind of creative.
I feel like I learned too much. Is that a thing? Learning too much? So either companies are run by cults or these household name companies that you don't really think twice about also make a ton of military devices and vehicles and weapons. Cult, military stuff. That's crazy. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you learned something. I know I did. Let me know what your favorite obscure company product is. It was like Bic makes pencils and or pens and lighters. Crazy. I know. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.